Hello and welcome to episode number 54 of WITM. It is time for SmackDown Live. Gerald is in the ring. Tonight he makes his SmackDown debut after being traded from the Monday Night Raw roster over to the Tuesday Night SmackDown Live roster. What does the Laughing Evangelist have to say? It's been an interesting past few days for sure. From defeating the legendary Undertaker at WrestleMania to getting traded from Raw to SmackDown. That said, I am excited to come over to SmackDown Live and face new challenges. Starting with tonight against Big Cass. Now. Alright, just as they did about a week ago on Raw, the lights go out. Undertaker appears, but this time not to chokeslam Gerald, but to show him a sign of respect. Shaking the hand of the Laughing Evangelist, the man who shocked the WWE Universe yet again and defeated him at WrestleMania, adding a third loss to Undertaker's WrestleMania record. But now it is time to get into action. Our first match is... We have two WITM matches on the SmackDown, the first of which will be the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, The Shield, taking on the debuting from NXT Sanity. They're still the NXT Tag Team Champions, and that is non-title champion versus champion action. Then following that, we have the debut of Gerald on SmackDown Live. He's taking on Big Cass, who was also traded from Raw to SmackDown. Let's get our WITM matches underway, starting with SmackDown Tag Team Champions The Shield versus NXT Tag Team Champions Sanity in non-title champion versus champion action. Alright, and before we get into this match, I just want to point out a new feature that we are going to be using here in this new universe year. It was suggested by WITM board member Gerald, and Andrew and I added some ideas to it as well. So we are now going to be keeping track of win-loss records. We'll keep track of win-losses and no decisions for each of the four WITM members. Now Dalton won on Raw alongside Roman against the Eliminators, Corey and Andrew. So Dalton for this universe year, starting after WrestleMania, has a win-loss record of 1-0-0. 1 win, 0 losses, 0 no decisions. Corey and Andrew each have a record of 0-1-0 to start off. We'll be keeping track of these records all the way until the next WrestleMania, which will probably take place in Season 5. And whichever WITM member has the best win-loss record going into WrestleMania will have a special WrestleMania match. Could be against a legend of their choosing. Could be a major title match. We will decide that when the time comes. But win-loss records will now be kept track of throughout this universe year. Anyways, let's get this non-title champion versus champion match underway.
Say John Cena's polarizing? Would you listen to this, Byron?
Well, there's no denying the WWE Universe definitely has a love-hate relationship with Roman Reigns.
Planet Square for 148 on Manhattan.
All right, here we go. Champion versus champion, non-title action.
Guys, the tag team
Now,
scene in WWE right now is so
the Shield
impressive.
are now
And these
part
two
of the
tandems
Monday
are
Night
one of the
Raw
reasons why.
roster. However, they do
And
still
Long
hold
Beach
the
has been looking
SmackDown
forward
Tag
to
Team
this match for a
Championships,
long time.
so they will continue to appear on SmackDown Live as well as Raw until a SmackDown Tag Team is able to defeat them for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Could that
What
team
force on that
be
slam.
Sanity? They're still NXT Tag Team
And
champions.
Roman Reigns. What's the
They'll
story for him
appear
right
as well
now?
on NXT until NXT
And a
Tag Team can
being a good
defeat
partner
them.
is as important as
Will
anything
Sanity
else.
be the
How
team
can
to
he do
end
his
Shield
part tonight
domination of
in this one?
SmackDown's Tag Team
Here's
division,
somebody who can do
send
it
them
all,
full time
whether
to
it's in
Raw?
solo competition or as part of a team,
They can make
which
quite
we're
a
seeing
statement
here
with a
tonight.
victory here
He can
tonight.
dial things up
In
in there
comes
if
Dalton
that's what the
Roush.
situation calls for, but I really don't think that's what he's thinking of at
Alexander Wolf starting off for Sanity. Dalton with a stomp to the back of Wolf. There's another stomp. Stomp to the elbow. Forces Wolf to his feet. Now into a fireman's carry position and plunging Wolf into the knees is Dalton Roush. Reversal from Wolf.
Defenseless
There's a
against beautifully
suplex.
executed fall-away slam.
And in comes Killian Dane. Dane forces Dalton to his feet. And a drop kick using both feet.
Oh, I
Dane
think
with
this
an
man
elbow
means
drop.
business.
Here comes Dane again
He's got
with
his
another
eyes set
elbow
on his
drop.
chest.
Dane
Killian
forces
Dane's on the attack now.
Dalton to his feet. Now into the ropes. And launches Dalton across the ring using that top rope as a weapon. Killian Dane getting fired up as Dalton makes the emergency tag to Roman Reigns. That's going to put Dalton out of play for about a minute or so. But here comes Roman Reigns with some clotheslines. Eventually Dane will evade.
Now it's Roman Reigns
And just
on his
slam
heels.
Reigns
Heading
into
this
the
match
center
here,
of the
his partner looked
mat.
extremely confident. It's
Punch from
decision
Dane,
time, Cole.
reversal by
Does he try to
Reigns.
get back on the offensive
And a
himself,
huge
or does he
clothesline.
attempt to make a tag here? This match is so evenly contested right now
Stomp
that it's
from
almost
Reigns. There's
impossible to
another.
pick a winner. I guess we'll just have to settle in and enjoy the action.
Elbow drop. Reigns forces Dane to his feet. Irish up into the corner.
Getting nailed with a strike like that.
Straight to the back. There's another.
You're in.
Roman forces Dane to the top turnbuckle.
About it, Cole.
And just one hand, with one hand, launched across the ring, but right in front of his tag team partner, Alexander Wolf, who he will make the emergency tag to.
Right off his feet. He's taking
Now it's Wolf trying to regain momentum for Sanity, and does so successfully. Now he's through the middle rope. He wants Roman on his feet.
He wants no part of this.
Alexander Wolf taking flight. Forces Roman to his feet.
Alexander Wolf about to put an end to things. Oh, Death Valley driver. Can't waste any time here.
A driver from Alexander Wolf, that's a signature maneuver. Now looking for a finisher. Will Sandy make a huge statement in their SmackDown debuts and defeat the SmackDown Tag Team Champions? They may have had an upset win there, but there's Dalton to break things up
Big
too.
miss for him there. And he'll likely pay for
And
it
Dane is going to dispatch of him as Wolf is getting fired up. Sandy looking to make a huge statement here in their main roster debut.
He can't do that. But when it comes to the big dog, you can
Suplex
be sure
from Wolf.
the man who's part of the Samoan dynasty is going to bring the fight with everything he's got. He may be
Reversal from Reigns with a power slam. Reigns forces Wolf to his feet. Superman punch, signature maneuver for Reigns. Goes for cover.
And there's a kick out at 2.
And Wolf is going to power out at 2. Looking for ground elbow strikes is Reigns. They connect.
He's barking about something now.
This is uncalled for.
And Eric Young distracting Roman Reigns. Eric Young, the leader of Sanity.
Roman Reigns,
but Reigns is able to reverse.
Roman Reigns will continue to fight no matter what the odds,
suplex
no
from
what
Reigns.
Everyone knows what the leader of the Roman Empire is capable of inside the ring. The word fear is not in Roman
Series of
Reigns'
mounted
vocabulary.
punches repeatedly to the head of Alexander Wolf. That's going to bust Wolf open. Reigns forces Wolf up.
Time before he assumes control.
And a huge power slam from Roman Reigns.
Absolutely has to make a tag.
Dane looking for the mercy tag from Wolf, not quite going to make it. Wolf with a power slam of his own.
His shoulders are down.
Dirty pin from Alexander Wolf.
Wow.
And Reigns is going to immediately power out.
Roman Reigns. He's
huge right from Reigns.
Family proud, as usual. Comes up big with a reversal.
Reversal from Wolf. Stomp to the back.
Few superstars are as dominant as this guy.
Reversal from Reigns.
Oh, no, a count.
Looking for a belly-to-belly suplex, but reversal from Alexander Wolf. In comes Killian Dane.
Needs to make it to the corner here.
But meanwhile, Roman is going to make the mercy tag to Dalton Roush. Here comes Dalton.
Oh, and he reverses it.
Dane avoids the clothesline. Dalton working the arm of Dane, trying to neutralize some of that power.
Ain't no
kick to the back. Forces Dane to his feet.
Here he goes.
Dalton wasting no time. He's thinking AA, and that connects. Dalton goes for cover, but another distraction from Eric Young will allow Alexander Wolf to break things up. Dalton attacking the shoulder of Dane.
He's unleashing a vicious assault on that shoulder.
Dalton forces Dane up. Irish up into the corner.
He's pressing all the right buttons there.
Dalton with a bullseye. Now both active members of Sanity are busted open. But there's a reversal from Dane.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Dane forces Dalton up.
Oh man, it's like getting hit with a school.
And there's a huge crossbody.
How much gas he has left, guys? So
a chair has been brought into play by Sandy leader Eric Young. This is not an ODQ match, however, so if that is used, someone will be disqualified. Reversal by Dalton. Dalton trying to fire up the WWE Universe and get them behind the Shield.
Not after the beating he's taken.
Dalton with a stomp. Reversal from Dane with an elbow strike. There's a huge chop. Uppercut from Dane. Another huge strike and a suplex.
German suplex, guys. He doesn't appear
now
to be in a
Dane pointing at Dalton and mocking him. Forces Dalton up. Irish up into the corner. What does Killian Dane have in mind here? Forces Dalton up onto his shoulders. And plunges him straight down.
Will this be it?
Goes for cover, center ring.
1, 2.
And Reigns is there to break things up and, at least for now, avoid the upset. Dalton's the legal man, but he's down, and it's Reigns and Dane fighting it out in the ring.
These superstars wearing the wounds right now of what has been an absolutely thrilling matchup.
Dane forces Dalton into the corner. What does he have in mind here? He comes off the ropes with another elbow drop. This time Dalton's able to reverse. Dalton, jumping arm breaker.
There's the pin.
Now Dalton says 2 can play this game, going for a dirty pin of his own. And Dane's going to power out at 2.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole.
Our stripping forces Dane outside. Dalton is going to immediately join him there.
Oh, and he's still down, Byron. Things definitely aren't looking very good for him right now.
Forces Dane up. Our stripping him into the steel steps. Dalton trying to use that outside ring environment as a weapon in this match.
How these superstars are even still in this match is beyond me.
Irish whip setting Dane over in front of Roman Reigns, who now wants a piece of Killian Dane. But a reversal from Dane.
What a clothesline.
Clothesline from Dalton. The numbers game in effect now by the Shield. Dane sent back into the ring.
Back in the ring again.
Dalton will join him.
Doesn't show any signs of getting up here, guys. No, he's
stomp to
taking
the
one
back.
heck of a beating, Michael.
Forces Dane closer to center ring.
Still trying to get back to his feet here. He's
goes for cover.
His opponent right here.
And Wolf is there to break it up at 2.
How the heck
reverse DDT from Dalton. Uppercut from Dane.
He has something big planned.
There's a suplex. Forces Dalton up.
And he lands a
reversal
nice
from
counter.
Dalton.
He gets
reversal from Dane into a DDT. Stomp to the head. Huge power bomb from Killian Dane.
That's the only thing keeping these teams standing at this point.
Forces Dalton up. Dalton forces Dane into the Shield corner. But Dane's going to fight it off with some elbows.
Great effort from both these teams, guys, but at this point, both sides look to be struggling here.
Now Dane returned the favor, trying to bring Dalton over into the Sanity corner. Force him into a seated position. Kick to the back. And Dane's going to make the tag to Alexander Wolf. Wolf forces Dalton in a seated position.
He's making a statement here with this attack. Got the reversal.
Dalton reverses into a suplex. Forces Dane up. Or rather, Wolf. What does Dalton have in mind here? Attacking the non-legal man right now, Killian Dane, is Dalton. There's a backstabber to put Killian Dane out of play. Wolf with a reversal. Dalton reversing, forcing Wolf into the corner. Now trying to outstrip him into the Shield corner. Instead, just clotheslines him center ring. Dalton goes for cover with Killian Dane out of play.
Oh, man, I thought he
but
had him.
Wolf powers out at
I
2.
just don't know what it's going to take.
DDT from Dalton. Dalton's low on stamina. Can he capitalize?
He's still not moving, guys. He might be out, Cole. Ain't no stopping him now. Oh,
reversal from Killian Dane.
Counters that one.
Reversal from Dalton.
Strikes like that can end this one in a hurry.
Dane with a strike. Nice reversal from Dalton into a DDT.
No, reverses it.
In comes Roman
He's
Reigns.
in a tough spot here, Corey. And if he doesn't get up, it's going to get a lot tougher.
Reigns looking for the spear. There it is. Spear connects.
this one is over. Peanuts are usually served when you take
Eric
to the
Young
air like
again
that.
distracting the referee. And yet another pin attempt will go to the wayside thanks to Eric Young. I'm surprised he has not been tossed from the match yet. This match may be over were it not for Eric Young distracting the referee at ringside every time the Shield goes for cover.
Comes in off the tag.
But nonetheless, this match continues. Here comes Killian Dane.
Well, if he can't get back to his feet, you're absolutely right.
Roush up into the corner. Dane.
Oh, just when you thought he had nothing left.
There's the driver once again. Goes for cover. And very, very near fall. Dalton just in the nick of time able to break up that cover. But would have been sanity making a huge statement with a victory over the SmackDown Tag Team Champions in their main roster debut. Reigns, Superman punch to Dane. Young again trying to offer distraction. And that's going to open up some offense for Killian Dane.
Taken out with an inverted DDT.
Stomp to the head.
Roman Reigns saw that one coming.
Reigns.
There's got to be some point in the match where
one-handed powerbomb
that it could be over. And then you got to dig down deep. Get rid of the self-doubt and continue on toward victory. This can go a variety of different ways, Corey.
And almost none of them
Does
are
Dane
good.
have a mind here? Roman in a bad position, the tree of woe.
Butt kicking right here. And it's reversed.
Reversal from Reigns.
He clearly did his homework heading into
Reversal
tonight.
from Dane. We have another tag team classic here. The Shield has had some good tag team matches before. This one is no exception.
That'll change his posture in a
There's
hurry.
another driver from Dane.
This is what
Reversal
makes
from
him one of the
Reigns.
best in the business. Roman Reigns unable
Dane
to
catches the
contain.
leg and hits the clothesline.
Gets the tag.
In comes Alexander Wolf. Here's an elbow drop.
I don't know how these superstars are doing it right now. They've got to be exhausted.
Goes for cover.
1, 2, and Roman Reigns just manages to roll the shoulder out.
I'm just as shocked
Reigns
as
powers
everyone
out of
else,
two.
his opponent included.
Wolf taking out the non-legal man, Dalton. That's more than enough time for Reigns to prepare his reversal. Superman punch. Eric Young at it again, distracting the referee. I'm really surprised he's not been tossed yet.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Alexander
Wolf.
about to put an end to things. Oh, Death Valley.
There's another driver.
The final nail in the coffin.
And now stomping on the head of Roman Reigns with both feet, busting him open. This has turned into a bloodbath here. Reversal from Reigns. For a belly-to-belly suplex. Reversal from Alexander Wolf.
Alexander Wolf in control here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Sit out powerbomb into a cover.
There may be no coming back from that slam, Cole.
And Seth Rollins says if Eric Young can use dirty tricks, so can I. Pulling the referee out of the ring and arguing with him. Likely would have been upset victory for sanity. But Seth Rollins spread the assist to him for the Shield. The Majors in heavy play in this matchup. Rollins for the Shield and Eric Young for sanity. Elbow drop from Alexander Wolf. Low on stamina. Can he capitalize?
No, he's got to get up, and he's got to get up now.
Now pounding the knuckles into the forehead of Reigns is Alexander Wolf.
Here.
Wolf.
Just brings him down with authority
Suplex. Stomp to the head. Coming off the ropes with an enziguri.
WWE locker room here.
Again, Wolf low on stamina. All 4 men in this matchup. Beaten, battered, wounded, exhausted. Which team is going to come out here with a victory? Will it be the Shield continuing their dominance of SmackDown Live? Or will it be Sanity with a victory in their SmackDown debut? It's another Death Valley driver from Alexander Wolf. Now he's looking for a finisher.
Alexander Wolf. Huge
sit out powerbomb into a cover.
Wow, what a gritty performance.
And now it's Rollins distracting the referee. Will this match ever end if the manager have anything to do with it? It will not. And despite Eric Young having previously interfering about 5 different times, Seth Rollins has been tossed from the match. There would definitely be some controversy if Sanity wins this matchup. Young distracting the referee 5 different times with no consequences thus far. Rollins distracting the referee twice and being tossed from the match.
WWE superstar, if you ever have those thoughts of self-doubt, when this guy's on, look out.
Reigns, back body drop.
Oh,
Wolf is going to make the emergency tag to Killian Dane.
Right there, Michael.
Oh, and he connects.
There's no reason to lose your footing on a move like that. Come on, toughen up.
And that one grounds him.
I didn't realize he had such a glass jaw.
Killian Dane getting fired up. Biding his time now.
I think we're at the point in this match where the finisher could be used at any moment here.
Reigns is not quite sure he knows where he is now. Seems like he's trying to crawl over into the corner for a tag. Doesn't realize right now that Dalton's not in that corner.
Oh, there's more in their arsenal, I promise you that. I don't know
Dane taunting, but that opens up offense for Reigns.
Not today.
Killian Dane's on the attack now.
Dane with an Irish whip.
And a quick
I'm not sure what Reigns was trying there. I think he was trying to Superman punch, but nowhere close. I don't think Reigns realized where he is right now.
There's the inside.
Goes for cover. Not quite sure why the referee hasn't started the count. Looks like it's another distraction from Eric Young. Is Young finally going to be tossed from this match?
As good as anybody.
No, Young is still allowed to be at ringside. We have some chaos going on right now.
Look at Roman Reigns here. Taking him a while to get up here.
I don't think he has anything left, Michael.
Reigns looking for the spear.
Spear!
There's a spear from Reigns.
Here's this moment, Michael.
Goes for cover.
1, 2.
And this time it will be a victory for the Shield despite distraction after distraction after distraction from Sanity leader Eric Young. The Shield continue their dominance of SmackDown's tag division. They spoil the main roster debut of Sanity and will pick up the victory. Dalton improves his win-loss record to 2-0-0.
Despite absorbing a huge amount of punishment there. Yeah, the performance put forth in that match tells me we're looking at somebody who will someday, very soon, be competing in the main event. Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks. Stay tuned for more great action.
Red alert, John, shine a light down. On the front lines of my mind now. Riding my time on the high ground. Blinded, but I'm still alive. Shout, oh! They said we're lucky to have got this far. And that is not worth fighting for. The words are written on the wall. Come on and fight back. No starting over again. We'll take it right back. From the ones where again it's time to rise up. Even
Making his way to the ring from Queens, New York, weighing in at 276 pounds, Big Cass.
Guys, we're getting the night started with an amazing matchup here.
You're absolutely right, Cole. In fact, I don't think there's a better way to start this night than with this match right here.
Tell me, Corey, do you like his chances here tonight?
Well, it's hard to beat a person who never gives up. And I can tell you that he has absolutely no quit in him. So yes, I do like his chances.
How you do? How you do? How you do?
Say, when he rolls up the sleeves, he ain't just putting on the Ritz. He's got thunder in his footsteps and lightning in his fists. And the Lord wasn't joking when he kicked him out of Eden. It wasn't for no reason that he shed his blood. His return is very close, so you better be believing. Our God
And his opponent from Grand Rapids, Michigan, weighing in at 225 pounds, Gerald.
Guys, we have two of WWE's most exciting superstars ready to square off here.
And there's nothing quite like seeing two superstars settling it in the ring in one-on-one action, Michael.
Well, I think we can all agree that this will be no easy match for him here tonight.
Yeah, but you could say that about every match here on the card. There's no such thing as a cake.
when the sky was starless.
There's the bell. Our second WITM match of the episode is underway. Gerald making his SmackDown debut after being traded to Raw during the Superstar Shakeup, or whether being traded to SmackDown from Raw during the Superstar Shakeup. Same goes for Big Cass, formerly of Raw, returning from injury and now part of SmackDown Live. Cass with a knee to the head of Gerald, coming off that victory 2 days ago over the Phenom, The Undertaker, at WrestleMania. We've seen Gerald make history over on Raw and earn the respect of the Raw locker room when he held the Universal and Intercontinental titles simultaneously, and then of course defeated The Undertaker at WrestleMania. Will Gerald have a similar legacy over on the Blue brand on Tuesday nights?
Now that's the type of move.
Huge clubbing blow from Gerald. Big Cass responding with one of his own.
There's a knee to the face.
And a knee to the face of Gerald, sending him to the outside. Gerald taking some time to recover as Big Cass taunts the WWE Universe.
Big Cass
Gerald responding with a huge blow and a chop.
The start of an ugly downward spiral.
Gerald.
If he's not careful. This is all part of the process, guys. He knew
Forces
he would
Cass
take on
into
some
the top
offense here
turnbuckle,
tonight. He just had to
repeatedly
make
slamming
sure
the
he
head
kept
of
moving.
Cass into the turnbuckle. And that sends the 7-foot-tall Big Cass down to the mat. But there's a reversal. Irish Whip forces Cass onto the apron, and Gerald is going to launch him back into the ring. Gerald with an STO takedown. Forces Big Cass up. Irish up into the corner.
Oh no.
Gerald forces Big Cass to top turnbuckle. What does he have in mind? There's a top rope DDT. Kick to the back. Forces Cass to his feet. There's the signature maneuver of Gerald, big boots. But Gerald is low on stamina. Can he capitalize and finish this? Gerald stomp to the back. Cass gets back to his feet but misses with the chop. The kick does land.
Oh, he turns it around.
Swinging neck breaker. Gerald with a reversal just shoves him aside.
There must be serious injuries. Not where he wants to be right now.
Yeah, you're not going to win many matches
Gerald
when you're
biding
down.
his time. What does he have in mind here? Brings Cass closer to center ring. Kick to the back. Stomp to the chest. There's another stomp. Forces Cass up. Russian leg sweep STO. Gerald again low on stamina. Gerald looking good so far against a tough opponent and Big Cass in his SmackDown debut. And there's a spear. Gerald's low on stamina, but he will make the pin. And Gerald, in pretty dominant fashion, is going to defeat a tough opponent, Big Cass, and make a statement with a victory in his SmackDown debut. Gerald improves to 1-0-0 on the year.
He's got thunder in his footsteps and lightning in his say. When he rolls up his sleeves, he ain't just putting on the Ritz. He's got thunder in his footsteps and lightning.
Here is your winner, Gerald.
Big win here to start the show.
And you just know the rest of the card is watching in the back, wondering how in the world they're going to follow that.
What a way to kick off tonight. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're just getting started.
Is an awesome God. You see, our God is an awesome God. He reigns.
Alright, it looks like we have the start of a potential rivalry between Gerald and Big Cass. The match getting a rating of 3 stars. Big Cass going further down in the face traits of pride and boldness. Gerald moving up in the face trait of pride. And we will have your rankings updates in just a moment for you, as well as the results for the rest of SmackDown Live. We'll also take a look at the rivalry menu and take a look and see how close we are to this being an official weekly rivalry. I'll join you again in just a moment. Alright, here are your results from this edition of SmackDown Live. The Shield were victorious over Sanity in non-title champion versus champion action. Dalton improves to a record of 2-0-0. Gerald improves to 1-0 in his SmackDown debut, defeating Big Cass. In non-WITM action, Asuka defeated Carmella in a triple threat match with Tamina taking a no decision, and Naomi defeated Lana. John Cena, the new United States Champion, defended his U.S. title in a U.S. Open Challenge with the real-life United States Champion Jeff Hardy answering the call. John Cena retains the United States Championship with a victory. Becky Lynch defeated Charlotte, and in the main event, WWE Champion Kane defeated The Miz in non-title action. And I will join you again in a moment with your rankings update. Alright, here is your rankings update, starting with the SmackDown Women. Mandy Rose is SmackDown Women's Champion. Tamina remains at number 1. Billie Kay, debuting from NXT, is at number 2. Becky Lynch at number 3. Charlotte number 4. Asuka, traded from Raw to SmackDown, is at number 5. Sonya Deville, also traded from Raw to SmackDown, part of Absolution, at number 6. Naomi at number 7. Lana at number 8. Peyton Royce debuting on the main roster, one half of the Iconics with Billie Kay, at number 9. And Carmella at number 10. In the SmackDown Tag Team Division, the Shield, though they are part of Raw now, remain the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Number 1 contenders are the Usos. The Bar traded from Raw to SmackDown, sits at number 2. Sandy called up from NXT, sits at number 3. The New Day sits at number 4. Balor Club traded from Raw to SmackDown, sits at number 5. And the Bludgeon Brothers are in 6th. In the U.S. title picture, John Cena, still United States Champion. Kane, part of Raw, so we're not really going to consider him in the rankings, but we have to keep him there for now. He's still on SmackDown because he still has the WWE Championship. He sits at number 1. AJ Styles at number 2. Xavier Woods 3rd. Andrade Cien Almas called up from NXT to SmackDown Live, sits at number 4. Big Cass traded from Raw to SmackDown at number 5. The Miz traded from Raw to SmackDown in 6th. Gerald traded from Raw to SmackDown in 7th. Daniel Bryan, coming out of retirement, sits at number 8. Rusev in 9th. Samoa Joe traded from Raw to SmackDown in 10th. Ty Dillinger 11. R-Truth traded from Raw to SmackDown and returning from injury at number 12. Sin Cara 13th. Primo 14th in the singles division, while his tag team partner Epico recovers from injury. Jeff Hardy traded from Raw to SmackDown at number 15. Aiden English at number 16. In the WWE Championship picture, Kane, though he's part of Raw, will still be appearing on SmackDown until someone from SmackDown can defeat him for the WWE Championship. John Cena sits at number 1. AJ Styles 2. Randy Orton 3. Shinsuke Nakamura 4th. Gerald in 5th. Samoa Joe 6th. And Daniel Bryan number 7. And as for that rivalry, there's no record of a rivalry starting between Gerald and Big Cass here, so I guess that won't be a weekly rivalry. Now we move on to the return of 205 Live, and where we have our first edition of 205 Live in months here in WITM. I'm sure Andrew will be happy to once again get to wrestle on 205 Live. Now I will have to edit the card because most likely the entire card will be Cruiserweight Championship qualifier matches. So I'm going to do that off screen, and then I'll show you which Cruiserweight Championship Tournament Round 1 qualifiers we will have on this episode. I will be right back. Alright, here is your card for the return of 205 Live. It is chock full of Round 1 matches for the Cruiserweight Championship Tournament, with the finals taking place in 3 weeks at Greatest Royal Rumble to determine a new Cruiserweight Champion. Our first match is number 8 seed Mustafa Ali taking on number 9 seed Tony Nese. Then it's number 7 seed Gentleman Jack Gallagher taking on the 10th seed Ariya Daivari. Number 6 seed TJP takes on the making his Cruiserweight Division debut, Buddy Murphy, the 11th seed. 2 members of Lucha House Party will do a battle against each other. Number 5 seed Grand Metalik takes on number 12 seed Lince Dorado. And in the main event, number 1 seed Akira Tozawa takes on a man he teamed with just 2 days ago at WrestleMania, the former captain of the CWO, number 16 seed Andrew. If Andrew wins, he will advance to take on number 2 seed Drew Gulak, who already defeated Kalisto on Raw in round 2. Also, on a separate save, because there are 6 more qualifier matches, I only have room for 5 matches, we will be doing number 3 seed Cedric Alexander taking on number 14 seed Brian Kendrick. After next episode, we will know what our round 2 matches will be. The field of 16 will be cut in half to 8 Cruiserweights remaining in the tournament. It's the return of 205 Live and the return of Andrew to the Cruiserweight division in the next episode. I'm sure this is an episode that Andrew has been waiting a long time for. We'll see you then in episode number 55. Until then, this is Corey with WITM Kyle Wrestling, signing off.